be tolerated.
What the fuck?
Just land. Just land. It's this. Our quarrel is not with these people.
Pilgrim's Rest. So, I guess this is the place we identified using the mysterious coordinates that I guess totally work. It'd be very funny if we landed here and just like looked around and there was just nothing and we were like, okay, I guess, you know, maybe we got the coordinates wrong. Let's think about this.
Remember when we spent 30 minutes trying to reconfigure our ship and it didn't...
Andrasia stopped being our companion for the funeral and I guess didn't come back.
That's fine. We don't need... Do we need a companion?
Well, I think Sarah might be on the ship, or Sam. No, they all got moved off too. Whatever. That's annoying that it doesn't just, like, resume their companion status. I saw a cool oasis thing over here, but the marker is saying it's this way, so I guess we're going this way. I am on the right quest, right? Yeah. Oh, this spacesuit is goofy looking.
I like that this is a planet with breathable atmosphere.
Yeah, well, it does have stereotypical desert plants. It turns out we're back on the Wild West planet. We're just like 2 kilometers away from the settlement instead of 1.
Everything is just right there.
So I see something over there. Well,
nice day for a hike.
somebody left some equipment there. We're gonna run into a mysterious desert sage who tells us where we need to go next.
No, you're gonna read a computer note.
Oh, god damn it.
I
came up with something I thought would suck, and this is even worse. Is this really a problem that people have, that they want to understand how someone who believes in science can also believe in the divine? I mean, there's a lot of fucking scientists on Earth right now who profess religious beliefs, like... So this is a guy that's just kind of annoying about his faith, is the impression I'm getting here.
That's me looking up from the Bible. This guy just won't shut the fuck up about what he believes.
That is an attribute that a lot of characters in the Bible have. Biohazard.
It's so good that the Pilgrim.
It's great that we're finding these, yeah, and out of order. And I guess I'll read this out loud. At last, a bit of peace. A piece of peace. Is that anything? Is that funny? Why am I trying to be funny? Have they driven me mad at last? Is there a difference between writing to myself and talking to myself? The former certainly seems more acceptable than the latter. I recall again that my mind is my own. Jesus Christ. And that even if only it exists, that is sufficient for me to believe in everything else. The unity has restored me once more. This time I act alone for now. Someone just heard about Descartes. Myself is a formidable opponent. I should have expected as much, but vanity is thankfully not among my vices. Regardless, it turns out time spent in solitude is, in my case, time with a very sick man, or whatever it is I have become. I don't like this person. Well, I don't like you either.
Yeah, we're all good.
Oh, here's the third one. Today, in a soft voice, my assistant asked me if there was anything above the Unity. It was all I could do to keep from shouting that I could scarcely comprehend the misunderstanding that would lead up to such a question. It was asked honestly, and I answered as best I could, but even if my closest confidant here can fail to grasp the most basic of these truths, why am I bothering to explain any of it to any of them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard, misremembered, misunderstood, and mistranslated before I can issue the slightest clarification. People are necessary, but people are madness. I attempted to withdraw, to go off alone, to commune with the Unity in my own way. They followed. Of course they followed. Maybe you're just not a very good communicator, dude. Like, or maybe your ideas just aren't actually all that interesting.
The begrudging shitty
it's just full of fucking holes everywhere.
Someone with very strong beliefs mistaking their inability to consider the perspective of others, understand how much they don't know, or communicate their beliefs well, with other people being idiots? No, never. That never happens.
Yeah. How old is this place supposed to be?
That's a good
the
question.
The credulous simplicity of mundane humans never cease. Oh my god. Oh, fuck that. I'm gonna shoot this guy if we meet him.
This guy writes like I do.
Would you like to read it, Chris?
My worst
now you have to.
God damn it. The credulous simplicity of mundane humans never ceases to amaze me. My worst instincts, the evil spirit, draw me towards a form of contempt for them, but I remember that I am privy to that which they are not. I cannot and should not judge them for a lack of vision. I cannot and should not judge them for a lack of vision when I know very well the blinders which obscure their sight. I once wore them myself, after all. I hope for their sake that they may someday understand, but for my sake I wish to be left alone. Yeah,
so
that's what that's
okay,
about.
so 1 is, I want to be left alone. 2 is, hey, I'm hanging out with all these people and evangelizing to them.
3 is, they're annoying me, I want to be left alone. 4 is, I'm alone and I don't like myself.
Yeah.
Are we getting Life of Brian?
Oh, good lord, there's multiple pages.
Am I reading this?
I can read it if you want.
I find myself thinking about his various pasts and my possible futures. I imagine continuing on the road, acquiring more power, more knowledge, more development of myself. I imagine passing through once more to another world to begin the process anew. What is notable here that the road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasure and seeing a more contented version of myself in that future. Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path, if I stopped running, stopped seeking to gather my own power, if I instead embraced the twinges of compassion I feel in my heart, and let myself care for the people who seem to gather about me wherever I try to work, if I simply lived and taught and perhaps brought others to the light, and died. That road also seems gratifying. I also see a contented version of myself in that future. Here is the difference, though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and building something, the feeling endures. There is something more sustaining about it, more fulfilling. I don't know what the difference signifies, but I am grateful for the time I've taken to notice it. That'll make more sense in, like, an hour.
Unlock personal room.
Where's the food?
Where's the food?
I'm gonna click that because I want to know. What a fucking shitty ass fucking security system.
Well, yeah, they're mad. Okay. Testing on, like, a computer to see if you've internalized a religious lesson is actually the kind of reading comprehension-based skill challenge that I wish existed more in video games.
Yeah. It'd be nice if this guy didn't come off as the most insufferable fucker ever in his writings.
Okay, I really hope it's that gnome shitting from Rise of the Golden Idol. Come on, gnome shitting. Case of the Golden Idol, sorry.
It's a Calvin peeing decal. What the hell?
Earbug paperweight.
I don't know what the correct answer is. I might never. Increasingly, though, I am comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here, in this world, in this time, the more I think it is precisely where I need to be. This time will be different. It won't be about me, so I won't have to run. I can actually build something with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name. It can be something beneficial. I can be something beneficial. I'm leaving behind that other person. This world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. You have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Hyla 2, the island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion's sting hides the truth.
Okay. So
that's the only thing we needed to know.
Yes.
We're about to find out that Jesus was an alien.
I mean, it sounds like he's doing the reincarnation New Game Plus shit. Like, that's what that sounds like to me, knowing that New Game Plus is a thing that exists in this game.
I mean, we might be the Pilgrim. Yeah, that might be a thing. I don't know.
Oh, that's something I hadn't considered, but is definitely possible.
Yeah, there's like
too.
a time loop where you are the Pilgrim, and like this is the process of you discovering it, and then you kind of like loop around.
That said, it... Wait, is it in the same system, or are we just
it's up in
go
the
back
upper
to your
right.
ship?
No, you can go there, but it's up in the upper right. Like it's a couple jumps away. So
By the way, if
okay, that's right.
We
again,
genuinely have no idea what the twist is. It is actually, I could say, never before in a series of spoiler warning have I found it this easy to avoid spoilers.
You probably want to go to
okay,
Voli
let's
2.
pop back to the.
Okay.
Let's pop back to the lodge. Why do we want to go to Voli 2?
It was just going to be the
to get
fastest
there
path,
and
but
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to pop back to the lodge and grab like Sarah and Dreja or something. So.
That said, if we do manage to guess the twist at this point, I figure no points for that. Like, we have enough clues at this point that guessing should be possible, probably.
I wish you were right. I wish it was Skyrim.
Well, the thing, yeah, that would be nice. The thing with us being the Pilgrim is it sounded like the Pilgrim was doing their own time loop through their own life, which obviously we are at some point later.
I believe your ship will perform more efficiently.
Where is everybody? Oh, I think I saw Andreja down here. No, not you.
Poor guy. Not you.
Are we gonna track?
Aww.
Look, if you wanted to take that goof-ass hat...
Are we on track to get the reveal today, Chris?
I think so, if we can find a person and get over to the place.
Indeed.
All right, let's book it. I don't want to leave any more fruit on the vine here.
Yeah, right. No, god damn it.
We're gonna have to make multiple jumps anyway, so.
Yeah.
Just pick a planet, literally doesn't matter.
That doesn't seem right.
Can I not?
That seems like that's a bad design for a system.
It is good to be back.
Welcome to Freestar Space. We're gonna do a quick scan for Contraband.
Oh, damn it.
You can be on your way.
Can I fast travel before they even do this scan?
Does not look like it. Oh, okay, well.
Oh, I have to wait for the scan and then it'll go.
Scan complete. Go ahead and land.
I'm not here to land.
But now you get the sense of, like, why... how superfluous shipbuilding is, where like there's an incentive to improve your ship to not have to do this crap when you have to go very far.
Yeah.
But also, it's just going from loading screen to loading screen. There's no, other than the random chance that you're going to teleport into a place and like pirates are going to be there, there's no cost.
God, man, you just stone cold jumped right in the middle of him hailing you for emergency assistance. Like, you're gonna go to jail for that. That's a space jail offense for sure.
Alright, there we go. So do they ever bother explaining how the gravity drive works?
Kind of, actually, yeah. That happens after we go back to NASA. That's a little bit later.
What?
We go back to Earth
going to
and
show up
NASA.
on Earth? Oh.
Yes. We go to the old NASA building, but does not use the NASA logo because we can't infringe on trademark, but we can use government organization names.
Oh, fuck. Do they at least call it NASA?
Yes, I believe they do.
What does it matter at that point then? Who cares if the logo's used or like really? Oh, stupid.
Oh, a friend. He's doing the angry dance.
Statue.
What
Clearly
statue?
some connection to the creatures in the area. What could it mean?
It's a puzzle.
Great.
Aren't you eager to solve this puzzle?
By clearly some connection, does she mean to look like a statue of the creatures?
Or maybe the creatures are going to defend it. We're going to have an excuse to have a gunfight.
Like, I actually don't see what she was referring to when she said that. Oh, I see. She's got good eyesight.
I cannot remember offhand the solution to this.
Seem to be attacking. What the fuck?
Okay.
One of your powers should... It's one of your powers is supposed to do this or something. I can't remember what. What happens when you go in the light?
Shocking to me there's still not... Oh, can you favorite? Okay, we can favorite things. No, you know what? It's probably lift. Because they know we'll have lift.
Go into the light. I'm trying to remember how to solve this.
Alright, that is a
Scorpion's
constellation.
tail.
Looks like a scorpion.
Yeah.
Do you maybe need to light some towers or something to make that simple?
Oh, hang on. I can activate stuff.
Oh, you have
Nice.
to move the beam to the tail. That's what it is. Because remember, he's like, oh, you gotta...
Oh, so this is just like directional controls.
It's a fucking D-pad. Is this the tail, or is it...
Do you have to trace it? I can't remember. It's been so long since I've done this. Try tracing it. Just going over, then down, and then over, then down.
Okay, well... What about these
Do you think it's worth
parts?
speculating that any species which exists within 4 dimensions would have the concept of a D-pad? Or at the very least understand it? Like, I think it's actually worth considering that for any kind of intelligence which is capable of, like, collecting data and acting on it, the idea of a reference, passing a reference or using a reference to movement in 3D space seems like that's something that should be universal.
What did the quest say we have to do now?
Go to the last star of the Scorpius constellation? I'm so glad that they did not put any of that into dialogue. We just, I guess, our character intuited this. Okay, so
Also,
where's that?
No fucking shit.
You know, constellations are specific to, like,
all the way
a
in the lower
particular
left.
place.
Oh my god.
Wait, what? Really?
Yes.
So we passed it.
Go to Vol. Yeah. Can you get to Voli?
No.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much.